That's crazy, guys. That's actually really expensive, and that's just one element. What's up, internet? My name is Bear, and welcome to today's video. So today we're doing something I think I only streamed once on the channel. So it is Elemental Battlegrounds. It is currently actually my favorite game to play off screen. It is really entertaining in my opinion. It's really like kind of in the niche we're in the channel. It's like superpowers, like spells and all that, like supernatural stuff. So I think you guys will really enjoy this. So if you click this video, I do want to thank you guys very much, and I hope you're gonna enjoy this video as much as any other video. You probably clicked on this video because you want to know how you can get all the elements the quickest and cheapest way, because obviously you don't have that much money to purchase everything because it's really expensive, every element. So for example, explosion is 1,100 gems, and if we look, 1,100 gems is 1k Robux, which is 10 real world dollars. So that's crazy, guys. That's actually really expensive, and that's just one element. So I'm just gonna show you which ones I do have. I have the sound element. The sound element actually came with quest, so that was completely free when the quest was available. I guess you could still purchase it, but so I do have time, which I didn't pay anything for. Actually, recently I did pay for light, darkness, and nightmare because you unlock a load of things with it. So I just thought it might be worth it since I played this game quite a lot, and with that I unlocked spectrum. I still had some leftover diamonds, so I might as well. But I'm gonna come back to that later, how you can actually, what the quickest way is and what the easiest way is to get your gems. So there's two ways I have. One takes a little bit longer than the other. So one is a way in game and one is a way outside of the game. So I'm just gonna come back to that later in the video, so stay tuned, be sure to keep watching. But for now, I do want to go over all the paid elements. So you start off with fire, water, and grass, I think. They don't cost any gems, or they're very cheap any other way. So yeah, I'm just gonna review all of them and just share my knowledge about every element. So we're gonna start off with earth. So I'm not gonna cover the basic elements because a lot of people already know what's up with that. So I don't really wanna waste your time with that one. So earth is an element that is really heavy. It's slow, but it does quite a lot of damage. Like it goes, well, it's about medium damage. Like it doesn't do that much. So the first one is the little cloud one, which usually is like a blast. In this case, it actually is a spike barrage or something. It's really cool. So it just does a lot of damage and it knocks people up, as you can see. There we go. I think it knocked them up anyway. And there we go. We actually got some sparks and and one gem for it. So the second one is a travel ability, which will let you travel, and yeah, it's as simple as that. You just clench your fists and punch the ground. So the third one is actually just a rock flinging ability, which does a lot of damage and is pretty much your basic damage dealer. So the fourth one is your stone form. So this will just increase your damage, protection, raise earth. Yeah, but it will lower your speed though because you're covered in stone. So that makes a lot of sense, right? So now let's check out the ultimate actually, which is a meteor downfall thing, which does crazy amount of, it doesn't stun, but it does a crazy amount of damage, I think. Where is the person? Like, I couldn't see a thing. It doesn't even do that much. What the? Alright, so earth is not my favorite element, as you can probably tell by how I've been talking about it. So yeah, it's not my favorite element. It's very slow. I mean, some could be used. You can mix and match abilities if you haven't played this game before. So now the next one we're gonna check out is air or wind. I don't actually know what. Yeah, it's wind here. So I'm just gonna call it air to make it a little easier. So we're gonna start off with the little cloud icon, which is a wind blast. Wow, that was a little bit of ping. So the second ability is actually a tornado shot. Why didn't it do any damage? Anyway, the first one, yeah, that will knock people back. It's just a wind cannon. It's, yeah, just go by the name. It's a wind cannon. Wind doesn't do that much damage, but actually it does quite a bit of damage. But yeah, it's a cool element. I like wind. So the third ability is a tornado that goes upwards. So it flings you upwards, and it will damage any other players as well that are nearby, and I think it will knock them back as well. So for the fourth ability is a travel ability, which is you traveling in a tornado, which will, if you circle around people, it will actually explode. So that's just a really cool way to deal some damage. Actually, and now we're going over to the ultimate ability. So I'm trying to get through these as quickly as possible because we have quite a few to test out. So, okay, the ultimate is pretty straightforward. It is a tornado. So it will fling everybody around and deal a crap ton of damage. So, we're gonna do the whole tornado shooting thing. Alright, I do want to kill this person before we go. Bang! There we go. Did I kill him? Yeah, I did it actually. Alright, that's awesome. Alright, let's switch ability. Alright, so our next element is actually Storm, or I think it's called, no, it's Lightning. So Lightning starts off with a Lightning Bolt, which is what the name implies. It is a Lightning Bolt. It will shoot lightning. It's kind of hard to hit, but once you hit it, it does do a lot of damage, and I think it even stuns the target, but I could be wrong. So the second one is a travel ability, which will let you dash anywhere you aim your mouse at. So that's just a really cool way. And then there is the third ability, which is a lightning storm, which will deal damage and stun other people. And this is one of my favorite. The fourth ability will travel. It's pretty much the same as the earth one, but the lightning form of it. All right, now let's wait for the ultimate. Oh, there we go. So it creates a ball that will start attacking any nearby players. So as you can see, that's what it did. So yeah, that was lightning. So next up is lava, actually, which I would say is one of the more overpowered ones. So there is a target we can target. That's what you do with a target, I guess. So it's a bacon head. Perfect. Oh, he left. So our first ability is a quick shooting ability, which will, if you shoot it at players, will explode and make the floor lava. So this lava will actually damage over time if players stand in it. So then there is the second one, which will create sort of a lava blast, which does also like a load of damage over time if you hit it. And then there is this one, the third one, which will rain down lava on your target and just deal a crap ton of damage once again. And then there is the lava explosion, which, there we go, it killed him. But yeah, pretty much just the same as the first one, but just as an AoE around you. So that's also one of my favorite abilities. It's really strong, guys. If you want a strong one, go for lava as quickly as you can. So its ultimate is also one of my favorite ultimates. It will shoot lava searing everywhere where you aim your mouse at, and it will do a load of damage. So yeah, that's lava for you. Really cool ability. Check it out if you want to. Next up is ice. So our first ice ability is actually just a straight shot, which will just shoot a couple of ice balls or snowballs, whatever you want to call them. For the cloud for the ice ability is just a blast that will freeze opponents. It's not supposed to do damage, it's supposed to slow down people. If you want to use ice, you're mainly gonna be slowing down people and just pretty much helping out your team. You're more of a support as an ice player. So yeah, as you saw, the fourth ability was creating like an ice field that will slow people down. So let's go over and try the second one on this guy. All right, let's try that one again. There we go. All right, so yeah, as I said, it will pretty much do the same, but it will like shoot ice spikes on your opponent, and that's pretty much it. Now for the ultimate, which is actually, it's a really cool ultimate to do. It's one of the biggest AoEs. So it will just cover the field in snow and freeze everybody that's nearby. As you can see, he was frozen midair. It's a really cool way to just kill someone. I'm quickly gonna switch servers because this one seems to be really ping and laggy for me. So give me a second. I'm gonna skip Nature and Plasma. If you want to check them out, just let me know. I might do it in a future video, but I want to skip to one of the more cooler and recent ones I got. So I'm gonna do light because I fully unlocked this one, and then I want to do one more element after that. I'm gonna start off with the first ability, which is the cloud one, which will shoot a beam of light that will do just a crap ton of damage and kind of just does this thing. And then for the regular shooting one, you just throw a bunch of light bombs. It does a lot of damage. That's about it. And there's a third one, which will, if you jump in quickly, you can do a load of damage and blind your opponent. So the fourth one will heal you with a beam of light. The longer you hold it, the more HP you get back. So now it's time for the ult. We had everything. We tried them all. Let's see if the ultimate does a good amount of damage. So yeah, you just charge a large ball of light and it will just blind everyone and do a load of damage. It's one of my favorite abilities, I think, in the game so far. Anyway, let's switch over to the next one. I'm gonna mix and match some of them. The Nightmare shooting ability, which will heal you and do a load of damage against other players. So this is the healing ability for the dark one, which will lifesteal, and yeah, it will lifesteal. That's about it. So if you use the Nightmare thing, it will give you a bunch of skulls that will follow you around and actually help you kill other players. So it's just a really good way to deal some extra damage without just having to do anything. You just have to sacrifice a slot in your spell menu pretty much. So there you go. That's the healing part, by the way. It just healed me and killed him. So that's how that one works. So I will now show the dark spell, by the way, which will just, I hope you saw that, it just shoots out lightning for thing. There we go, and we kill him. Actually, I do want to show you guys the ways to get your, like I promised, the ways to get your gems. So what you want to do in game is click on survival. So if you go to survival, it will bring you to a new sort of game. It's still the same game, but yeah. And you get launched in a regular game. So you just choose your moveset. And as you saw, I just got 10 gems from that. But yeah, you just start killing these NPCs. You just work together with random other people. Yeah, it's just working together. If you die, no worries. You just have to kill as many things as you can in a short amount of time. So you want to go for these blue things. The blue things give you the gems. So you just want to kill as many of them as you can. How you get it out of the game actually is a very good question. Go to the first link in the description. The first link in the description is RBX free. It is my personal website. Well, it's not my website, but it's the website I personally use to get all of my Robux. That's how I pay for stuff like this, for like all the elements I got. But it's also how I pay for private servers and all that good stuff. So it's a really cool way to get your easy Robux. Check out all the other links in the description as well, by the way. There's some pretty good secret links down there, so you might want to take a look down there. That's gonna be it for the video. Let me know if RBX free helped you actually, because in some countries it apparently doesn't work, but I think in most countries, especially the United States, it should work. You just have to fill out questionnaires and you download apps on your phone, stuff like that. It's really easy. That's how you get your Robux. All right, let's hop over to the outro screen. Alright, on that note, I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating down below. Subscribe over here if you are new to the channel. It will really help me out and it will keep you notified for all future uploads. Check out this video over here. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye, everyone.